Alright, well, I'm back in Victoria. I'm with Sam today. She's over there behind me. We're in Kyneton, up in the, I don't know what you call this region of Victoria. Macedon Ranges, I suppose. We're just doing a walk. That river behind me is the Campaspe River. So we're going to do a bit of a all trails walk off there and hopefully grab some brekkie somewhere or grab a coffee or something. This is the third walk back in Victoria after walking up north, so I'm rugged up. I've got my my trekking umbrella with me. It's drizzling with rain, it's misty, it's about 6 degrees. But anyway, life's good. Catch up with you soon. So what the go is, we're gonna follow this shared path beside the river. It's an out and back kind of job, but instead of coming out and back, we might even cut up through town and try and find a cafe somewhere. It's been a bit of rain overnight, so obviously, so things are a bit murky here and slippery. Bloody cold. That's the old Bluestone Bridge up there. I've just crossed under. There's a lot of these bluestone bridges around here. Bluestone streets. There's even some bluestone buildings. Sort of weir goes back to the 1900s, like most things around here. This is part of the kind of gold rush area of Victoria back in the day. So Sam's waded into the long grass to get a photo of the daffodils. I'm staying on dry ground. I'm still dressed for Darwin. You have to pause that if you want to have a look at it. That's the Campaspe River there. I'm thinking this walk, I was just saying to Sam, I think this walk will be pretty awesome in autumn when all these trees are changing colour and dropping their leaves. I'm not sure August is the best month for it. Although the misty kind of atmosphere does add a little bit, I suppose. Yeah, no platypus this morning yet. So this little weir here is created Kyneton's first swimming pool. It was the weir was built in 1910. They had a swimming carnival here in 1912. And I like the little old bluestone seat here. This must be for the officials. Or the landed gentry to take it all in. So we're continuing on our journey downstream. It's probably, yeah, it's bloody cold. My fingers are cold. I'm looking forward to, well, I think I meant to mention, we're probably going to walk one way and then cut up through town, try and find some coffee and a breakfast somewhere. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting my hands around a hot coffee because I haven't got gloves today. It's pretty chilly. That's a very flash house over there. So I don't know if you can see the flood debris in the trees here and on the side of the fence as we go under this bridge. But yeah, that's a good 3 metres above the river height. We seem to have, well, we had a La Nina cycle where we had a lot of rain for 3 years. I think we're going into an El Nino. I think I've got that the right way around, where we're not going to rain for 10 years now. We're going to have fires. But yeah, when we had the floods, it was certainly on. There's a bit more public art along here too. I don't know if you can see that installation there. There's been a fair bit of public art on this walk. It's been nice. It's certainly a very relaxing type of walk. It's not a hardcore bushwalk, that's for sure. All right, well that's about the end of our river walk. Let's wander up through town now and grab a coffee, I think. Oh, maybe it goes for a little bit longer. So the river walk part's over now at a place called Lennox Street, right on the edge of the racecourse. So we're just going to head up here and kind of zigzag our way back through town. You can see the flood debris on this fence too. So this was all under a metre of water at one stage in the last couple of years. If I was building a house there, I think I'd be building it a bit higher. Looking at that. So we're just heading up into town, past the very retro Kyneton Springs Motel. The bluestone buildings around. So we're just on Piper Street in Kyneton. We're just going to find somewhere for a coffee. It's a nice little, it's probably worth walking back through town because of all the old buildings. Lots of trendy shops and cafes, if that's your thing. A few too many people for my taste, but such is life. So we've just had lunch on Piper Street. We're making our way up to this street here, whatever it is. It's the main road through town, it's the old highway. We'll walk back down there. There's shops on this one as well, I think. It's a very kind of gentrified old gold mining town, this one. It's a nice place to poke around though. So we've got the Shamrock Hotel. Check out the Bank of New South Wales there. 1817, eh? So we're just making our way back down to the car. Haven't filmed a lot in town because it's a little bit awkward with so many people around. Well, I find it awkward anyway to film, but yeah, it's a nice little town to check out, Kyneton. So we're just making our way back down to the Ute, which is down at the river And then we pass the Botanic Gardens. So it'd be rude not to go in and have a look, I guess. These old gardens in these old towns are sometimes pretty good because they've been established a couple hundred years ago. So there's meant to be some sculptures over in this cottage somewhere, I think. Although where exactly, I'm not too sure. Maybe it's over where the sheep and the dog are. So this may not be the sculpture garden. I'm not too sure. Dark, but so we just cut through the Botanic Gardens down to back down to the Campaspe River walk. So just going to retrace our walk now back under the bridge up here, and we're back at the car. Okay, we're almost back at the car. The car's just over there, behind that other car. There's a nice little walk. Hang on, I'll spin the camera around. Okay, so we're just getting back. Sam's just behind me. We've the all trails dropped the cog. It turned itself off as usual at one stage. So I think it's about 8.2 k's this walk. It's a really easy walk, nice, pleasant. Even in misty, cold conditions like this, it's nice because you can go to a cafe for brekkie or lunch or whatever your thing is. Get some hot porridge with lunchtime. You could have some soup or something warm. Yeah, it's worth travelling for too, you know. It's worth probably doing a day trip up to Kyneton to check out this old town. All right, that's it for me for today. Catch up with you next time.